After listening to this audiobook, a lot of people have had great success. That's why I'm giving it to you today. You are a farmer, and you are keeping a close eye on all of your crops and making sure that each seed gets the care it needs as it grows. You know, if your plants don't get enough sun and rain, they won't grow well. If you want to get rich from the world, you also need to change the way you think and act. You can't just tell the world what you want. You have to be ready for it and know how to spot it when it comes. You'll learn how to get to the great gifts that the world has for all of us as you walk along this interesting path. That's interesting, right? Lesson 1. Know how much stuff there is in the universe. It's clear that the world is pretty rich. There are lots of chances, blessings, and gifts in it, just waiting for you to use them. Picture the world as a source that never runs out and is always ready to give you what you need. At first, this idea may be too much to handle, but it's a necessary first step in learning how to receive from others. Why don't I have everything I want if the world is so full of good things? You have the answer inside you. It doesn't matter what you think, feel, or believe. Those things just make it act that way. Most likely, the things that keep you from getting what you want are the ideas that tell you you don't deserve it or that it's impossible. But don't let this bring you down. These narrow points of view are just that, thoughts. They are not facts. You can alter them. They're not set in stone. Don't think about what you don't have, but about the good things you do have. Thank people every day and enjoy the little things. Once you change your mind, you'll see how the world responds to your good mood. The second lesson is how important it is to have a good attitude. As more people think positively, you'll see that it's not just a trendy phrase. It's a powerful tool that can help you enjoy everything the universe has to offer. To use this power, you must first change the way you think. It means replacing doubts with hopes, fears with courage, and a lack of hope with encouragement. What you put out has an effect on everything else. You get more of the same good energy when you send it out. When you say, "I'm ready to receive," you're basically asking the universe to your house. As a gracious guest, the universe will respond by giving you money. Think positively, but don't ignore life's problems. Instead, face them head on and say, "I can do this." See every problem as a chance to learn and every loss as a way to get back on track. As you can see, being happy brings magic into your life and lets the universe's wealth flow into you. The great thing is that you already have this key. All you have to do is turn it. The third lesson is about learning to be grateful. Being thankful can bring you more money in ways you never thought possible. Happiness is like a key that opens the universe's wealth. Being thankful is more than just saying thank you. It's a way of life. To see the good in everything, to find beauty in the everyday, and to be grateful for the things we don't always notice. Think about how being thankful is like a magnet that draws all the good things in the world to you. The universe responds to your gratitude by sending you more gifts. It's a lovely circle of happiness and plenty that never stops. But how do you figure out how to be thankful? Begin little. Write down 3 things you're grateful for when you wake up. That doesn't mean they have to be big. It could be the sun, your bed, or the sound of birds singing. You'll see things differently if you do this often. You will begin to see the good in everything, which will help you bring more good things into your life. The world is nice and responds to grateful hearts. So keep your heart open and thankful, and it will give you more than you thought possible. Don't forget that you're not just getting things from the world. You're dancing a beautiful dance of giving and receiving. Being thankful is the most powerful move you can make in this dance. Fifth lesson, letting go of bad vibes. This kind of negative energy can damage your mind and make it hard to see clearly. It can also get in the way of your desire to become wealthy. But don't give up. You can clear this energy in the same way that you can clean a window. Once the dirt is gone, the light can shine through again. To start, you need to be aware that it's there. If you can't see the dirt, you can't clean the window. You can't get rid of bad energy either if you don't know it's there. This needs honesty and thought about oneself. Look at yourself and figure out what makes you sad or stops you from moving forward. After that, let yourself go. Because you are human, you will mess up and feel scared, angry, or sad. But you shouldn't let these feelings stay like unwelcome guests. You should show them the door. Allow them to leave. After you forgive yourself for holding on to the bad feelings, work out to get rid of them. You can get out of it by walking, running, or dancing. Jot down ideas and write, paint, or build something. You can also get a lot out of meditation or deep breathing techniques. To slow down, get rid of worry, and clear your energy, try them. Fifth lesson, every day be aware. You can get more of what you want if you practice mindfulness every day. This is because it keeps you in the present and open to its gifts. It's possible to hear the universe's gentle messages if you pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and the world around you. The universe talks to you through the soft sounds of the wind, the leaves moving, and your own soft hum. It's not hard to be aware every day. The only thing you need to do is set aside some quiet time every day. Pay attention to your breath first. Bring yourself back to the present with every breath. Take note of how your body feels, what thoughts are running through your mind, and how you feel. Just watch and don't judge or try to change anything. Putting your attention on the present will help you see how rich your life already is. Everyday things will have beauty and magic to them. Just having a warm cup of coffee, hearing someone you love laugh, or being in a soft bed will make you feel better. When you are thankful, the world will find more good things to give you. Seeing what you want is the sixth lesson. Ever think about how the way you think can change the world? Think about something that will happen in the future. This process is known as vision. It might help us find the universe's hidden wealth. It's not magic to use the creative power of your mind to make your dreams come true. Seeing what you want is like making a plan for your dreams to come true. You're not the only one with a lot to do, even though it seems like a lot. First, think about what you really want. Take a few deep breaths, clear your mind, and think about what you want in a more in-depth way. Think about the feelings, sounds, sights, and smells. Take them in and make them your own. It's not just thinking, even if you think these thoughts are just happy ones. It's about having faith. It's about being sure that the world will grant your dreams. Imagine that all of your dreams have already come true. Seeing yourself reach your goals helps you connect your ideas and feelings with the universe. It also makes you feel good, which draws your goals to you like a magnet to the energy of the universe. You need time, practice, and most of all, faith in yourself to do it right, so don't rush. What the law of attraction actually means is covered in Lesson 7. People who believe in the law of attraction are very creative and can make their world fit their needs. It's not about taking over the world with this idea of unity. It's a call to work with it. Getting your thoughts and feelings to move along with your dreams is what it means. Picture yourself as a radio. Every band and choice is sent out at the same time, but you can only play what's playing. If you pay attention to those things, you will get more love, happiness, and money. If you think about fear or lack, on the other hand, that's how you'll feel. You are not altering the world. You are only selecting the reality you desire. The law of attraction says that negative thoughts and feelings bring about bad things, while positive ones bring about good things. There's no way to punish or reward you with it. It's just a picture of the energy you use the most. Making your goals clear is the 8th lesson. Setting clear goals is the next big step in the dance of making the world a better place. You can think and feel in the way of the reality you want because it guides you. Wishing for good things to happen isn't enough. You need to be clear on what you want and feel the feelings that come with it. It's like making a roadmap for the universe to follow when you set goals. It tells the universe, this is where I am, and this is where I want to go. You should be very clear about what you want. But how are you going to do that? Put yourself somewhere quiet and clear to start. While you clear your mind and take a few deep breaths, think about what your heart really wants. When you write them down, be as clear as you can. If you want love, write it down. You need to say what success means to you if you want to be effective. Remember that the world reads lines, not spaces. Be honest with yourself about what you want. Don't be scared of what you want. Let them in, feel them, and live them out before they even happen. Setting goals isn't about telling everyone what to do. It's about getting everyone to work together to make things happen. It means being sure that what you say, do, and think all fits with what you want. Once you make plans, trust that the world will follow through. Remember that life doesn't happen when you want it to. Believe, wait, and keep going are all important things to have. What meditation can do for you, Lesson 9. You're great at making plans, and meditation is a big part of your path to co-creating with the world. The world talks to you in the quiet space between your thoughts. Meditation can help you connect with this general information. Your energy will be in sync with the universe's, which will help you get what you want. When you meditate, you feel like you can talk to anyone in the world. You can see what you want and figure out how to get it better when you're calm and quiet. When you meditate, you do more than just sit still. You learn how to listen and be open. You are getting closer to both the outside world and your own self. Don't worry if this is your first time meditating. Do something simple to begin. Every day, give yourself time to just be still and live. It will get easier for you to clear your mind and link with everything's energy over time. Developing an open mind is lesson number 10. It's like taking care of a plant to have an open mind. To let the universe's path into your life, you have to get rid of the bad things and plant the good ones. Don't let weeds grow over your flowers, and don't let bad thoughts take over your good ones either. Like guests you don't want, they need to be kicked out right away. First, pay attention to these bad thoughts. To change, you must first be aware of yourself. When you start to think badly, stop and think about how you feel. Then choose not to let those thoughts take root. Instead, consciously say things that are good instead. At first, it might feel weird, but know that all you're doing is planting seeds. The plants will grow, and if you wait, they will make a place where happiness can grow. Spend time with people who make you happy. Do things that are good for your soul, and give yourself time to do them. It will be easier to keep an open mind if you put good things around you. But what does it mean to be open to new thoughts? It's not enough to be open to good vibes. You must trust that the universe knows what it's doing, believe that it knows what it knows, and be thankful for what it gives you. You don't just sit there and wait for the world to give you when you have an open mind. You are part of the dance of giving and getting. You are in charge of your mind, which is like a farm. Good thinking will help it grow, and the world will give you lots of good things in return. Lesson 11. Why it's important to be patient. Remember that waiting is an important part of taking care of your mental yard if you want to keep an open mind and attract wealth from the universe. To get rich in general, you have to be patient, like a farmer who waits for seeds to grow into flowers. The process can't be sped up. Like seeds, your plans and goals need time to grow and take root. It's not enough to just wait. You have to be happy while you wait too. It means being aware that good things take time. You have to accept that the world is in charge and believe that everything happens at the right time. There's a time in the world that is very close to ours. Sometimes things take longer than expected, but that's just the universe's way of telling you that something even better is on the way. You might miss out on the gifts of the world if you are anxious. When you're worried, you show the world that you don't trust its speed. This bad energy might stop the flow of money. On the other hand, being patient shows the world that you trust its senses and plans. Getting your energy in line with the rest of the world is lesson number 12. To really get the most out of the universe's wealth, you need to align your energy with it. Picture the world as a big band and yourself as the star singer. If you want to make beautiful, loud music, you have to tune in to the same frequency as everything else. To be aligned, you don't have to meet the rhythms of the universe. It means that your ideas, energy, and goals are in sync with how the world works. It will be easy to get what you want if you find the right place where you're in tune with the universe's tune. So how do you get this alignment? Get rid of any bad energy first. Being negative is like being wired so that you can't connect with anyone or anything. Let go of past hurts and resentments. Take some time to meditate and think about yourself. Then let good things flow through you. The second thing is being real. The world is changed by real force. Tell the truth about what you think and what you want. You don't need to do anything or force it. Finally, say thanks. Being grateful boosts good vibes, and the world responds by giving you more of what you're grateful for. When to trust the timing of the universe is covered in Lesson 13. You will learn that believing the universe's time is a key part of getting rich when you learn to accept its beat. Things might not always go the way you want them to. Know that the world is on your side and trying to make things go your way. Wait. Even if the song doesn't make sense yet, if you want to think that the universe is planning. Sometimes nothing will happen, sometimes things will change quickly, and sometimes people will have to wait. This sounds like the lovely music of life, doesn't it? The world isn't in a hurry, so neither should you be. You know that every note, stop, and peak has a purpose if you trust the time. Things may not always look like they are on time in the world. There doesn't seem to be any progress after you asked and waited. However, the world is not a machine that gives you what you want when you push a button. Every note in your life song is carefully put together by a great artist. You can get help in the world. Not because they don't want to give you money or because they don't care. They're just making sure you're ready for it when it comes. It's like a present that's being wrapped up with care ahead of time. Lesson 14. Pay attention to your gut. You should pay attention to your gut while you learn to trust the universe's timing. This is the voice inside you that will take you to wealth. This is not as hard as it sounds. You need to be aware of your feelings and thoughts and pay attention to the little things you miss most of the time. You need to believe in yourself and your ability to do what's best for you. Your gut is like a wise friend who is always ready to give you soul-level advice. Have you ever really wanted to do something that didn't make sense? That's your gut telling you something. If you pay attention, it's always right. You can follow this strong force to the right path. When you're on track with your purpose, your gut will tell you. Then the world will really give you what you need. You're not just sitting there and waiting for things to happen. You're making stuff happen. The world and you are dancing together, and your gut tells you how to move. How to use chants properly is covered in Lesson 15. If you want to help make your own luck, affirmations can be a strong ally that helps you state and repeat your goals with energy and clarity. These strong words are like a mirror that shows everyone what you really want. Not only must you say the right things, but you must also mean them and believe them with all your heart. You don't just repeat words that have already been picked for you when you use affirmations. They help you connect your mental goals with your subconscious mind. Mantras should really hit home for you and come from deep inside you. They should be positive, present-tense words that are simple to picture and believe. Say to yourself, I am open to all the good things the universe has to offer, and mean it. The world will react well to your words if you let the support into your being and change the way you think, feel, and act. It's important to keep this link. Always keep in mind that how powerful your words are depends on how often and how regularly you say them. Every day, say them to yourself and everyone else to remember yourself of what you want to bring into your life. If you don't see results right away, don't give up. Trust that the universe will work out as it should. 16. Lesson 16. How to read signs from the universe. It's just as important to believe in what you want as it is to pay attention to the signs the world is sending you. Keep your heart and mind open, because these signs often show up in strange and subtle ways. They might show up as pictures, dreams, numbers that keep coming up, or even gut feelings. It is important to keep an open mind. You should know these signs and what they mean for you. If you keep having the same dream, it could mean that the world is pushing you down a path you've been afraid to take. Similarly, a strong desire to visit a certain spot could mean that's where you need to be to meet someone important to your journey. How do you know the difference between a real sign and a chance event? To begin, train your mind to be still by meditation or becoming more aware. It's your straight link to the world, and this helps you connect with it better. That feeling you get when you know for sure that something is not just a chance will make you feel good. Don't forget that the world doesn't talk with words. Instead, it blocks this out with signs, events, and even your feelings. Don't just say that something is unlikely to happen. Instead, look for the link between these pictures and your own life. This exciting trip will help you learn a lot and get to know yourself and the world better. Heaven will let you through doors that were only walls if you accept the process and the signs. You don't have to go on this trip by yourself. Everyone is with you the whole time. Getting over fear and doubt in Lesson 17. You have to face your fears and doubts when you learn how to receive from the world, because they can cloud your judgment, stop your instincts, and keep you from seeing the signs. This is how many people feel. It's not just you. Life is full of fear and doubt, but they don't have to control your life. To get over fear and doubt, you must first understand that they are only feelings and not facts. You say these things when you don't know or trust something. Don't forget that you're stronger than you think. You can change the way you think, which will change the way you live. Take a moment to think about your problems and fears. Write them down and picture them as things that are stopping you from getting what the world has to offer. Picture yourself facing these fears straight on and tearing them apart with your hands. As you take back your power and lead, feel the thrill of success. Being mindful can help a lot. Take a deep breath and look at your thoughts without judging them. When doubt and fear start to creep in, tell yourself that they are just thoughts and choose to go away. You are more than the things that worry and scare you. Believe in yourself and what the world has in store for you. Trust that you are where you need to be and that you can get what you want. Don't hold on to your fears and worries. Instead, open your heart to receive. You always have everything with you. You can do this. Giving and receiving in balance is the focus of Lesson 18. What takes place when you give someone something? In order to draw wealth from the world, you need to be able to give and receive in balance. It's not necessary to keep detailed records of what you owe and what you've paid. Instead, you should know that the world is based on exchanging energy. You can let something new and wonderful into your life when you give without expecting anything in return. Picture a tree that has all of its flowers out. It doesn't hold back its flowers. It gives them away easily because it knows it will get food, water, and sun in return. You are a part of the big picture. It doesn't drain you to give your time, love, money, or kindness. It lets more spiritual energy flow through you and lets the world fill you up. But don't forget that giving isn't enough. You have to give with the right thoughts. Giving just to get something back is not what it's all about. There is no way to put love into the universe and get a lot of it back. Giving is magical because it fits with who you are and makes you feel good. Lesson 19. Moving toward inner tranquility. To draw wealth from the universe, it's important to connect with the flow of giving and receiving around the world. Being at peace with yourself is also very important. You can't get to inner peace. It's a process of always getting better, being aware, and accepting who you are. To be at peace with yourself, you need to let go of bad thoughts, stress, and fears that don't serve you. It's about being calm and peaceful inside, even when things are crazy around you. It's easy to see things clearly when you're calm. You can enjoy what the world has to offer when you're at peace. Being mindful is a powerful tool that can assist you on this road. It means to enjoy the present moment instead of dwelling on the past or the future. Some things that can help you become more aware are yoga, meditation, or just a walk in the woods. Now it will be simpler for you to connect with your true self and stay calm and balanced. It's also important to accept yourself, flaws and all. Know that everyone isn't perfect and that the point of life is to get better, not to be perfect. You can feel peace inside when you accept and forgive yourself. Lesson 20. Celebrate small victories. You should enjoy your small wins because they help you reach your bigger goals if you want to get rich. Small wins like these aren't just signs of progress. They also mean you're getting stronger and better at what you do. They tell you that you're making progress and that you're doing better today than you did yesterday. Every little win shows that people are hearing your call for plenty. The universe is telling you, yes, you're getting closer. So enjoy and be proud of every little win, even if other people don't think it's big. It's your journey and story, so every win is important. Keep in mind that your wins are judged by how important they are to you, not how big they are. It shows that you have changed, grown, and developed as a person. So, it's important to keep counting these small wins. They show that you're in touch with the world and aware of its wealth. You should want to do better after every win. It should make you want more, have more hope, and be more determined. You can do a lot more, and every little win shows that. Take care of them, respect them, and let them help you get rich. Lesson 21. Why it's important to keep going. Every time something goes wrong, you keep going after your dreams. Your drive is what keeps you on this path to wealth. We keep going even when things get tough, because we are so determined. A lot of the time, life will test how dedicated you are to your goals. That's when your drive really shines. Just sticking with something isn't enough. It's an art to keep going, like a dance with the world. It means being open and ready to receive, even if you can't see the results right away. It's important to believe in yourself, your goals, and the world around you. Remember that everyone is on your side. Your dreams aren't faraway stars that you can't reach. They're a place you're slowly getting to. When you lose something, you have to think that it will help you win something else. Keep in mind that little things around us speak to us. We just need to wait and believe in it. Even if it seems like a long way to the end, your job is to keep going. Do not close your heart and keep going. And the truth is that the journey is more important than the end goal. This journey is worth it because of how determined you are. Using the moon's power is covered in Lesson 22. You can use the moon's strong energies to get even more in tune with the flow of the universe as you work on being consistent and dancing with it. Don't think this is some silly witchcraft stuff. Getting your energies in sync with the world's natural rhythms is important. The moon, with its pull on the waves and gravity on Earth, plays a big role in this. The moon goes through different stages, and each one has its own power. During the new moon, when the moon is completely hidden, it's a good time to make plans and start new things. To make use of this energy, write down what you want to bring into your life. It doesn't matter what you do. Write it down, say it out loud, or picture it. When the moon is rising or getting bigger, it's time to grow and woo people. Now is the time to get what you want. This is the time of the full moon, when things come to an end. Your good intentions and hard work should pay off. It's time to let go when the moon gets smaller. Get rid of anything that isn't helping you right now. It's time to forget, heal, and let go. How to handle unfulfilled wants is covered in Lesson 23. When you want something you don't have, it can feel like a heavy cloud. But remember that these things aren't problems. They're just stops on the way to something better. This could make you sad, angry, or even break your heart. You can feel these things. It's normal for people to do so. Do not let them take over your life, though. Instead, think of these unfulfilled wants as signs from the world that you need to get, learn, or experience something else. They're not a refuse. They're a shift in direction. They're the universe telling you, not this, but something else, something better. Stop thinking that getting everything you want will make you happy. Life's most beautiful moments often happen when you least expect or plan them to. Let them in and trust that the universe has a plan for you. Also, being thankful can help. Think about what you have instead of what you don't have. You start to think about what you do have instead of what you don't have when you are grateful. It makes you happy and calm. Also, know that you're not the only one who loves someone but hasn't met them yet. That's how people are. But how you deal with them and answer can make a huge difference. Understanding divine order is the subject of Lesson 24. Divine order and the universe's built-in knowledge will make sure that the right things happen at the right time for you. This will help you deal with your unmet wants. This vague idea is like an invisible hand gently steering your life's ship and making sure you get where you need to go when it's time. It can help you deal with anger and impatience if you know how holy time works. When your dreams don't seem to be coming true fast enough, it's easy to give up. Keep in mind, though, that the world doesn't wait for you. It always happens at the right time and for the best of you, even when it doesn't seem like it. If you believe that God plans things, you don't just wait. You should only do what you can and hope that everything else will work out. Know that what will help you is setting up talks, events, and ideas. You need to understand that every delay, event, and road is a part of your journey and has a purpose. No or not now from the universe can be a gift that keeps bad things from happening. Being upset can make it hard to accept this at first, but it gets easier as time goes on to see how everything fits together. Trusting that everything will work out as it should is lesson number 25. You have to be brave to think that the world has a plan for you if you want your dreams to come true and your goals to be met. This faith doesn't mean you have to accept the rules without question or give up control of your life. We need to understand that there is a bigger force at work, a world force that leads us and helps us get through life. Even if we can't see it right now, we should trust that everything happens for a reason. When things are hard, it's easy to lose faith and wonder what the universe is trying to do. You may not understand why things aren't going the way you planned, or why your goals seem so far away. But remember that the way you see your life isn't the only way. However, the world sees everything and knows just what you need at the right time. To find your greatest good, keep your faith strong and trust that the world wants what's best for you. Pay attention to the good things instead of the bad ones. Don't give up and try to see every problem as a chance to learn and grow. There is a right time for everything in the universe, even if it's not yours. Believing in the plan of the universe isn't always easy, but it's worth it. It gives you peace and happiness like nothing else can. No matter what, keep your faith strong. The whole world is working hard to make your dreams come true. Miracles will happen soon if you believe what it knows.